Alright, so first thing you need to do is you need to get your photograph, and it should be printed on graph paper. I've got two examples here. One's vertical, one's horizontal. The first one, the vertical one, you should have 10 rows and then 8 columns. And then the horizontal one, you need to have 8 rows and 10 columns. So bottom line is you need to have 8 by 10. So regardless if it's vertical or horizontal. So that's what it should look like when it's finished. I'm going to show you guys how to do this from the photograph. So first thing, you're going to take your photograph. This is going to be too big. So again, we need to crop it down so we have an 8 by 10. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take 2 long pieces of white paper. I'm going to use it to just kind of crop off the side so I can see my options. So first thing I'm going to try to figure out, let's see here, I'll figure out how many rows I need first. And it doesn't matter which way you go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what I have to start off with. I'm not going to count this row here at the very top and that row at the very bottom just because they're partial. They don't fill up most of these rows here, so I'm just going to consider those not complete rows. So I'll start counting from right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12, I need 10. It means I need to get rid of 2. So I'll just start real simple. Take 1 off the top, take 1 off the bottom and see what that looks like. Make a mental note. And then I'll look at taking 2 off the top and nothing off the bottom. And then I'll look at taking 2 off the bottom and nothing off the top. And I think I kind of like showing more of the bottom of this, so I'm going to take 2 off the top. So I'm going to end up with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put an X right here and down here at the bottom too, so I know where I want to put my tape. And then just double check before I put the tape down that I do have it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm good. So then I'm going to take this. I'm going to take some tape. And I'm going to use the tape to crop the photo. And this will help just, you know, keep me focused on what I need to do. And I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Now when you do this, just hover the tape over the paper a little bit, but you do want that tape right up against that line. So every part of this process needs to be pretty well perfect. So there we go. So now I've got to figure out how many columns I want. So again, let me see what I've got to work with. Now because these, the farthest left and the farthest right column fill up most of those columns, I am going to count those. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 8, so I got to get rid of 2. So I'm just going to start again real easy by taking 1 off of each side and see what that looks like. Then see what taking 2 off the left and nothing off the right looks like. And 2 off the right and nothing off the left. And I actually think I prefer taking 1 off of each. Now before, yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to count again just to make sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8, so that's good. I'm going to put an X where I'm going to put my tape so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. You definitely want to know where you're putting the tape before you put it down because
Serious Wilkerson, please go to door 24 for your ride. Serious, go to door 24 for your ride.
So you don't want to put the tape down and then try to remove it. It's not going to work out very well at all for you. A lot of times you'll just end up messing up your photograph, taking off the ink off the top, and that's just not going to be good for you. So make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. So I'll put tape on either side. Over here it's a little hard to tell where my line is, but I can use the info there above it to help me. Alright, so that's what it looks like. And then it's all about numbering. I'm just going to number right here directly on top of the tape and inside the boxes. This is going to help me make sure that when I'm doing the drawing, I know where I need to be. Do it also over here on the sides. The hope is always that you end up with the right number. And so then that one is done. And then again, just as review, here's what it should look like, you know, for a horizontal piece and then for a vertical. That's it.